Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is July 16, 2021. It is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures. We'll go into our risk disclaimer. Risk disclaimer states all forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method match your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks and, if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer. Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risks. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in options, futures, and the stock market. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, now let's get into this. Which screen are we on? Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Mike here, and where are we here? There we go. And what we're doing, we'll take a look what the market is. It's 10 a.m. We'll see if the market's going to go down or up. There's looks like a war or a trade war going on, so we'll find out. It is a Friday, and let's start seeing where the market is at this point in time. So on the daily chart, we did have that yesterday big sell-off, which I said it was just momentum, and you could jump in here. And now you can see there's some resistance pulling back. We have another week of supposed to be selling or maybe choppiness. We don't know. On the 1 hour chart, or actually I have it on 5 minute. That's okay. We can leave. Let's put it on 30 minute for now. Let's see what it looks like on 30. We are bouncing right now on an order block, looks like. First order block, second order block, third attempt is becoming weaker, so it's possibly of a breakdown. And if it does break down, maybe we can get down to this level down here and continue on. There's also really, really deep ones, but I doubt it. It is a Friday. They already had that big sell-off, so they're just trying to reset their positions there. Okay, I haven't really looked at the news yet. And we'll go from there. And I'll just let's go to CNBC News here. Because I said around 10:30, 11:15, we might start taking a look at it. Everything says it's going up. So let's transition so you can see what I'm looking at. Whoops, sorry. Just give me 1 second here. I gotta change something on my OBS here. There we go. Let's move it across to this side. And there we go. Oh, I see two of my beautiful faces. Hi. Just give me a second here. There we go. Perfect. I'm putting it on the left side so you can look at Delta once in a while. Anyways, Dow Jones, S&P, NASDAQ, and Russell are actually still on the upside. So, I think it's going to go up today. Yeah, the way it's setting up, the first half hour of the day, we'll let them do their pull down. And is there anything interesting? Mystifying bond market. Yellen sees several more months of rapid inflation. Yeah, okay, Yellen, whatever. Just keep on yelling. And Fox Business. See what they say here. Glimpse of games, top Dow's 35 as retail sales economy builds momentum. Who is Britney Spears payroll? Who cares? Nothing really. It's totally a different kind of news thing during the Trump years and the Biden years. Kind of weird. Anyways, that's about it. And now let's start taking a look where we are. So we are at 0.18. 6.4 is high, negative 0.1. So maybe it will pull down. Reload at the 775 level. We'll take a look here. I'm going to wait till around 10:30, maybe 11:15, hopefully for a buy-in. It is Friday, so it's drop. And these are our zones here, as you can see down here and up here. So if we can get down to... but this is curling, and Delta is going down. Interesting. But it's choppy. It's if you look at the candle patterns, we had a lot of resistance, as you can see. Crazy wick, actually. Look how big this wick is. Squeeze, push down, less volume, of course. We'll see less volume. If it does turtle down, we'll pull it here, but we're still above the 50. Other than that, it's a waiting game, and we'll see. And even with the wicks here, look at how the delta is. There's no full solid delta like yesterday. Like if you look at yesterday's delta, it was so crazy. Full, well, that was a lot of volume, and then it balanced out at the end. What was it? Yeah, that was a full sell-off. Retracement, full pullback, retracement. Oh, maybe it will go down. Oh, there it goes. Will we break it? Well, we're at the 800 level right now. If I start breaking below 800, I might actually get in the trade earlier than 10:30 here. Let me take a look here. Nah, she's still playing. It's a bouncing game because there's a lot of chop volume here. See, oh, they are flashing here. They want to go down. Let me see my other chart here. Let's see where we are on the baseline, and I'll actually that's the chart I want to see. This transition. Okay, so we had chop, bouncing chop, bounce up, bounce down, bounce up, 12, 12, 12, 12, 10:30. Yeah, let's wait till, I'm going to wait till 10:30. 10:26 looks like. Look at all this chop here. Let them bounce up, bounce down, whip out everybody, and then we'll find out. Actually, quarter after 12 could be 1, 2. We'll find out. How was 8:16? 7:20. Okay, 8:16 started. Look at that, 8:16, and the volume move. Look at that, pushed it up perfectly. And then by 9:31, we had a lot of chop here. And we're at 12. No, we're getting a lot of delta here. We're at 90. Can I get to 75? Yeah, we got a triggerfish here too. I could, oh, son of a gun, I should have watched my triggerfish. Triggerfish needs to pull back here right now. Yeah, well, I'll wait. 92. Let them bounce up to maybe 800 and try it again. $10.26. Yeah, no, we'll just wait. Delta is pushing hard, so it could be a down day again. So if it is a down day, it is turning red too. We're almost out of the 70. Let's see here. How far can I go down on this chop here? Oops. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Still holding at 90. Oh, they are selling. It is a sell day. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually sell ask. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try my...
Order submitted.
Ooh, that triggerfish is really high. It's at 802, but we'll find out. Where am I on triggerfish here too? 89. I'm actually right on the triggerfish level, so... Nope, you know what? I know I'm just going back and forth. I will wait till 10:30. I'll let him play this game. Delta is pushing hard again, but we'll wait till 10:30. We'll wait for everything to set up, hopefully for one more pullback. We did break around, which chart am I on? Yeah, we did break around the leap tracker. So we'll let him just grind for a while. Now, one thing I do want to teach you is there's color codes here. The two main color codes on the scanner is the red and of course the green. Everything else kind of is a kind of transition phase. So as you can see, the green started and away it went. And yeah, we're almost at 75, so we'll wait for them and see. It's just starting to turn red here. So we might get an early enough stage. 1332. We're going to go through a couple. Dang, missed it. But we'll wait till 10:30. Anyways, I'll be back. I'll just come back and we'll go from there. Okay, so I hit 75, and where are we now? Gonna wait. 8:15. We need 8:30. Triggerfish activated on the reversal, and let's see where we are here. Yeah, we can buy in. It's going to go down again today. This is just the vacuum. Time was 10:15. There you go. Wait for another pull down. So we had 0 to 64. Could be 64 120. Would be interesting. Gonna wait and see. Almost at 800 again. Jeez, I don't like these whippy days. So basically from 10:30 on, if it does work the way I'm planning it to, we might be able to get the sell off on the first wave, and we will take a look. Well, we can get to 50 easy, but on 50, can we get to 700? We can do where are we in the volume point of control? We are at VPOC at 79. Just waiting for the vacuum to fill up before we can take our second round. We'll look at 10:30. I think there's going to be a major buy-in at 10:30 and then a reverse. Okay, we are at 0. So let's see if we're starting to transition in here. I'll bounce up to. Okay, now this is my area of interest. Now if we can get to, let's see where it happens if it hits 75, because we're just breaking through all those. It is going down, so we're gonna go sell ask.
Order submitted.
Darn it, it's gonna hit 50 right away. I'm missing it. So let's close this.
Order canceled.
So at 10:30, we'll wait till 10:30 now. I missed it. I didn't expect to push down that quickly, that fast. let me see here. 10:30. We're at 10:23, 10:26. Snap back. 10 snap back. We'll wait for the next snap back, and then we can try it again. And then I'll go for it, because we're already at negative. It actually hit negative 19, so she's turning around. Where can I go to, though? Let's look at the longer chart here. I'm missing my trades. Gotta focus. Right there. So we can get down to 700. There is a grouping there. We'll let it pull up. And we're at 30 minute there. Yeah, creep up, creep up. One big sell-off. Let's see how big of a sell-off that was. — 600? I doubt it. But we can get to 700. She breaks down here. $10.26 is coming here. So this is the time I want to see a snap back here. Yeah, there's a big buy-in. We're at 45. Okay, here's our snapback. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see what happens right at 10:26. If not, I'm going to jump in right away here, even though she's really hyperextended. Oh yeah, Delta is just crashing again. Yeah, let's go for it.
Order filled.
And then we will go to, it will hit 25. It will also hit 700. I'll go 710 here. So I'm going to push it to
Order submitted.
That's where that one is. Here's that snapback at 26. Okay. Goes to 75, buy it down here, or at 800, buy it down again. Good. We're good to go now. It's going to hit 700 today. I know that. So I'm going to let her run to 700. No, we'll keep it there because that's where that big snapback was. And then if it does go to 75 or 800, we can sell in again, double our contracts. This is where just the bounce is. This is just where a block bounce is. And then let's take a look at, yeah, that chart is pushing. Okay, so let's take a look There we go. This is where that bounces, see? And then it's going to go this way. That's why I'm not really overly worried. We took out all these stop outs, and see this stop out down here at 26. And here's that next grouping. It's going to get in this grouping here. It didn't even hit Fibonacci. It only hit bottom of the range. So we actually even have a fib 127, whatever, the 3 fibs there. So we'll give them some time for them to do the pullback. I could jump in there right now for the second contract. Let me see here. Okay. See, that's my area. Limit area to buy in, but we'll let it push up a little higher though. One more minute before 10:30. Where are we on this? Yeah. And if I see a blue candle, that's when I have to close, right? So we're going to break through here. That's our interman bottom. That's that curl right here. And I just want to do a quick buy-in. Good, yellow bar. They're going to go again. They just only hit the bottom of the range. They need to hit it one more time. This is just a flush out. See, this is what that curl means right here. Because they only got to 41 and they will have to get to a quarter here, so. And then with that triggerfish, that was the first snapback of a buyback. And we're at 10:30, so it's going to finish this curl here before the sell-off. I'm going to wait for the first next delta, and then we're going to jump in again. Here it goes. See the curl right here? Hopefully I'm on the right chart. See, it's just starting. And there we go. Map is working perfectly. Boom, boom, boom. That was your snapback. I didn't expect the snapback to be as aggressive, but we'll let her go. And then we'll go from... Actually, I can go to 700 easy. Maybe even 50. We'll find out here. We'll let them play for a while. No, I'm going to go in that zone there. I'm going to go to... I won't go to 14. I'll go to 08. That's where I'm going to go to. Now it depends on this next candle right here, where the triggerfish is just activating, that I can put in a second contract, cash out at 0, and then go for the second round here. And where are we? Maybe at 65. So that curled perfectly, and it should work its way down now. We're going to hit 65 here, and I want I didn't go 75. No, I'll go 65. She's losing the steam. Here's my 65. Let's see if it touches 65, and then I can probably put another cell in. And that's 75. Let's see what happens at 75.
Order submitted.
Pulling it right at 85. 85. If I'm wrong. Here, get it close enough. She's gonna go down. I'm not worried about that. It's just playing this stupid game. Okay. It's gonna go down till what time? Pretty much the whole day. So we'll wait till she starts breaking down. Oh yeah, she's gonna push down. Beauty. That was your second pullback, and away we go. Play around 75. 75, we're gonna turn around. We hit 50 to 36. 36 is gonna go to 127 extension. We can get down to 24. Oh wait. She's starting to break down. Okay, now am I going to hit that 82 or that 85 or whatever? And if it does, then we can pull back half of it, break even, and continue on from that point forward. But I would love to see it just punch down. Yeah, if we can break out of this, well, we're breaking out of the market maker now. If we can break out of the market maker, we're going to get down to this market maker here. This is what it's trying to do. We're at 62. Still trying to buy in. It's going to be another big sell wave coming up right away, so What a sell-off. Wow. Crazy sell-off here. Oh, my triggerfish just activated again. And that was the last pullback, and away we go. There's 60s again. Let's see if we can get to the 50s. Back to 0. Good. Triggerfish just pulled down. Get out of the market maker zone. This is what we have to do. We have to get out of this market maker zone here. She's working. She's going to start pulling down right away here. $430, $460, still around 500, eh? $10.46. And then I'll go 127 extension. They're flashing at 50 looks like, but that's fine. Got to break 55. Let's break the 55 level. That's what I'm really interested in. Sure likes that 67 level. Okay, they will get down there. It's breaking down. I don't like being in long trades, a long time trade, but that's okay. We'll let them play this game going up and down, up and down. They're just buying and selling. So, sell off will eventually come in.
Order filled.
Okay, now we're filled in on the second one. And that's fine. So if I drop 20 points, I'll break even and then do it again. Okay, finally hit that level, the 85 level. And we'll close that one.
Order canceled.
Knocked out a stop out. So basically I need just to get to 63 to get even, so that doesn't bother me at all. Because that's where it's been playing all the time anyways. Just letting him chew all this stuff up before it turns around. A5. Here comes the cell. Needs to break 80 now. Here we go, 77. What time of day are we in? 54, 11 o'clock turnaround time, perfect. I still think it's going to go to 08 personally, but you never know. It is trading, so we're in the 80s. Let them grind it up. At 63 we can sell, that's no problem there, and then reset again. at 12. Let me see where I am. This sucks today. Let me play that game. Oh, good volume. Gonna wait for my sell-off shot here. It's gonna come right away. Still playing at 80, eh? That's first wave, second wave, third wave sell-off. What I'm looking at here is, yeah, I got bit again. I love getting bitten for some reason. But you got the first wave, second wave, third wave ready for turnaround to sell off. One big sell-off. I don't know how far. It might even get double bottom here. We don't know. But if it does get down here, see, there's your 50. We haven't actually broke our range today, which I'm quite surprised. And we should get to an extension. Well, let's see how far they'll pull down on this one, because we're at 70, 73. We can get to 62, back to 50. Ooh, that'd be great. 63 to 50 is already 25 points, right? And what's the time? It's almost at 11 o'clock, so at 11 o'clock while they push, we can get 5-10 points in.
Order filled.
So basically that whole trade is, I broke even. Okay, I don't care. We got to get out of this whip. I'll reset again to at the 11:15. See if it's a double bottom or she's going to push. But all that fighting was $55. Kind of sucks, but at least we're resetting, eh? And where are we right now? I'll see what happens if it starts breaking below 50 once again. I'm going to reset again. How high did it go after 85? I said 85, didn't I? And I had 84.75, 86. So only a point and a half above that level that I was looking at. And you're probably asking me, why did I look at that level? It's I was looking at price action and as well as where this market maker is, and at 85 is just breaking it out, and there's another half marker there. But yeah, it's too bad this triggerfish is just bouncing like this. You know, it is what it is, and try to get a reset again. But we haven't had any high volume nodes. The only high volume one was the first knee-jerk reaction right here, which just blew me away, and I got caught on it the whole way through. And I did not expect that, but you know what? Like I said, this is trading. You just got to be patient and wait, and accept your losses and accept your wins. And today is basically a break-even day from you from the number of contracts I've been trading, so I'm just waiting. And the price action isn't working the way I like. But for myself is I still think the market's supposed to be going down, and the reason why I'm looking at it, this is turning, and that was the first major turn. This was the knee-jerk reaction coming back up, and I said around 85, and this is the area I chose. Basically where the that was, no, your limit order's up here, so if it does get up higher. So if it does pull up, that's fine. I'll let them play this game. Delta is pushing up. We had a big strong sell-off here, and yeah, see, I'm just waiting. I just have to see if it really pushes up. We're still at 0, right? They're not playing well today, let's say. I missed the beautiful sell-off, but you know, you're waiting for wave 1, come back wave 2. If we break out of 50, and we are at 11:15, I might go for it. So I'll try. See, triggerfish actually finally hit again, but still, it's just too whippy right now. You know, the buys and the sells are just playing back and forth right now. So, and I'll be watching the delta. The delta is curling down for a sell, but nothing aggressive right now. The lowest it hit was around 39. We're still at 52 with rejection. I'm going for it again.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Now, hopefully I'm correct this time. Hopefully I can get to that level I was thinking about, the 08. 3, 4, let's see if we can get to even 10 points since I've been having a bad trade day today. We're at 42. This is the 11 o'clock turn. Oh, it was already at 9 points, so. And we broke finally the 127. I mean the 100 extension. So we can get to 25 now. So let's get to our 25 level. Where are we?
Order submitted.
Yeah, Delta's really pushing hard now. Maybe I'll just go for a couple $100 today since I'm not trading well. I'll just give it some time. 11:05.
Order filled.
Good enough for me today, guys. Sorry. Traded terrible today. $210 up in the green. They'll probably go farther now. I got caught at the 10:30. I really gotta watch my 10:30 thing. Every trade I've done with you guys from this or the 10 o'clock on, I kept on getting bitten on that area. So I'll have to watch it. I'll try to fine tune it for pinpointing trades so I can help you assist, because I really want to get back to live trading again with you guys, and we'll go from there. So other than that, yeah, I'm done. It's 11 o'clock, whatever. And she's really up wick, down wick. And I want to program one thing about ranging. So we'll go from there. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe. Looked like it was risky. I was looking at, in conclusion, I was relying on my trade map here. It took quite a while before it turned. And so I got bit personally right here, thinking I could get in right in this area to push it down. I got hit. I'm on the right chart. Yeah, I am. And then what I was looking at as well, this curl, usually when that curl starts, it takes a little while, but once it gets going, you can actually get, scalp a few $100 here. So I was waiting for this, and it took a long time, and I literally got bit right at the 10:30 mark. Time, boom, right? Time is always a marker. And other than that, I just said, no, I'm not trading well. You can tell, guys. So I had a deep pullback. I put second contract in to break even because, you want to... I knew around 85. What I'm finding out, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new chart here. Because I'm learning my quarters really well here. I'm going to go to minute here. So basically, I only got bit right in this zone here. Go figure, eh? And I had to double up to break it down. But on the quarters, what I'm learning... where's 85? Oh, you know why? Because I don't have the mids in here. See, it's around 85. A little bit higher. I just front loaded it, and I just got it in within a tick or two. I looked to the left, trade the right. And so I miss, of course, this way from 10:30. This was the knee-jerk reaction. This was your second wave. And see how it literally goes back to another quarter? It's a little aggressive. This was if you think about it, if we were right on the initial trade, that's 25. That's your $1,000 move. But like I said, I'm not trading well. You get good days, you get bad days, and if I'm not trading well, I gotta walk away. It could run all day. I don't know. Other than that, you guys, yeah, pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and I hate when I do this transition. That's what I'm talking about. Right here. That's the zone. That's what I'm looking at, guys. So and you can tell. See how it hit the quarter? Boom, boom. And away you go. Okay? Just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe. You guys have a great day.